The suburban lifestyle is built on a specific expectation: the house, the cars, and the stable jobs required to pay for them. But once that foundation is in place, maintaining it often becomes a closed loop. Back in 2014, Sarah and her family of 7 were living inside that cycle. They were working constantly, spending their time and energy just to keep up with the daily expenses of a standard suburban life. This chart tracks the weight of what they call practical debt, the mortgages and car loans that society treats as a necessity. For Sarah's family, that total debt had reached $191,332. Carrying a balance like that acts as an invisible tether, locking a family into high-stress employment and leaving no financial room to survive an unexpected crisis. To break that cycle, they quit their suburban jobs, pulled their kids out of school to teach them at home, and moved to this rural Texas landscape. They purchased 35 acres of land with a non-negotiable rule: they would never pay another mortgage. For their new house, they purchased 2 standard, empty wooden backyard sheds. Their plan now depended on whether they could engineer those hollow wooden boxes into a safe, functional homestead for a family of 7. This diagram shows the architectural challenge: transforming 2 separate boxes into a single home. Instead of placing them side by side, the family built a mudroom in the gap to bridge the structures. This central hub serves as a decontamination zone, keeping the living areas clean. They also manually measured and cut holes into the shed walls to install custom windows, flooding what were originally dark storage units with natural light. Focusing on architectural flow and light rather than square footage made the microspace feel livable. The family also had to build their own utilities. For heat, they installed a central wood stove as their primary source of warmth. That setup was tested in 2021 when a severe winter freeze blanketed the state and caused the modern power grid to fail for millions. While traditional homes nearby sat in the dark without heat, the family's wood stove kept the sheds at a steady 75 degrees. Building off-grid is an exercise in engineering for self-reliance, insulating a family against fragile external systems that can fail without warning. But these spatial limitations required significant sacrifices, especially when it came to housing 5 growing children. This diagram shows the internal layout of the 240-square-foot wing where the kids live. They use a dense arrangement of triple and double bunk beds and a propane heater to stay warm. There are also daily, unglamorous frictions. They haul their own water, they have no dishwasher, and manage mold on the counters. This lifestyle isn't about convenience. It is a deliberate trade-off, swapping modern amenities for absolute financial freedom. To see the result of those trade-offs, we have to look past the floor plan and check the family's financial ledger. This graph tracks their progress over 6 years. On March 30th, 2020, they made their final debt payment. They now have no mortgages, no car loans, and a fully funded 6-month emergency savings account. They have moved away from the high-stress survival grind of the suburbs and into a life where their time belongs to them. Their experience shows that you don't have to follow the traditional housing narrative. Redefining your physical needs is one of the most effective ways to reclaim your independence.